Oh, she's clapping.
Good evening, everyone. Can you see me good? Or is my head cut off? I can't tell. Do I look good? Okay. Here we are again. Another one of the last ones. We're probably going to do this week, and since the weather's so nice, everyone's dying to go out, and we've heard of a lot of people doing things or trying to do things on Fridays. Now they're planning stuff. We'll probably do this week, next week, and then we'll take a break for the rest of the summer. We might come back again doing the Zoom thing in the fall or the winter. Not sure. Let us know if you want to see and hear more. In the meantime, I'll be doing live gigs. I've got July. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd.
24th, I thought.
Is it the 3rd Friday in July? I'll be live at the Corner Galley, just down the block. Watch your email for the notification. Anyway, if you're on the email list, I'm sure most of you are. And without further ado, that's the situation now. And without further ado, my lovely daughter singing whatever song she's singing because she didn't let me know. What is it?
She does her own intro.
She does her own intro, so I'll just shut up. And here she is, Ariane Lickle. Give her a big hand.
The song I'm going to sing is the Cup Song from Pitch Perfect. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Thank you.
Lots of claps, lots of claps.
Thank you, Early. Thank you, Girly. Give her a big hand. Ariane, the best warm-up act anyone could ever want. She's gonna be a star someday. And now I'm gonna switch everything around. Stand by. Can you hear me? Should be able to now. We got nods? Oh, good. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my resistance with a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still the man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. La la la.
When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they will know. La la la, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I go looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the holes on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Then I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was going home, where the New York City winters aren't leading me for going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every blow that laid him down, or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. Yes, it still remains. La la la, la 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 la. Thank you. And good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Weird little start there. But we have everything plugged in now, we promise. We should not lose internet. It should sound better. The whole 9 yards. And welcome again to another American Quarantine Evening. As we were doing, I was doing themes for the past couple of weeks, tonight's theme is American songs that are all done, written, composed, and talking about America kind of stuff. Kind of like that song we just did, which was Simon and Garfunkel, obviously, all about New York City. They grew up in Queens. And what's more America than New York City and Queens? What am I cut off? Here she comes. She hates when I talk about that. And this one, I know, you know me. This one, we're gonna head a little south to Kentucky. This is a song I learned years ago because Three Dog Night did it. I always thought their version was great. And it's, yeah. Turpentine, dandelion wine, turn the corner and I'm doing fine.
shooting at the birds on the telephone line, picking them up with this gun of mine. I got a fire in my belly, fire in my head, getting higher and higher till I'm dead. Sister Sue, short and stout, she didn't go up, she'd go out. Mama says it's pretty and she's being kind. Papa says it's lovely and he's that blind. Don't let her out much except at night. I don't care, I'm alright. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home, where the young folks lay on the floor. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home, keeping bad times away from my door. Brother Jim, big and mean, don't have much to say. Had a little woman that would be stay, now she's gone away. Got drunk last night, kicked mama down the stairs. I don't care, I'm alright. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home, where the young folks lay on the floor. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home, keeping bad times away from my door. Keeping bad times away from my door. Keeping bad times away from my door.
Thank you. That's a good one. I love that one. It's an oldie. What's an oldie but goodie then? Oh, there's my poor boy. Sorry, we're supposed to stay American now. We're down in Kentucky.
Happy birthday to Teresa.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we have
Tuesday,
birthdays.
June 9th.
Mommy, say the birthdays. Mommy is the birthday savant, in case you didn't realize that. Tell her.
Well, Teresa's, I think, the only birthday person on the phone right now, on the Zoom. But we have Bill and Christine's birthday today. Lots of Geminis in the house.
So, happy birthday to everyone.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so meek on yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, let others help, but slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them inside and know they love you. And you of tender years can know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, children's hell will slowly go by, and feed just look at them inside and know they love you.
Thank you. That was American because that was a California kind of song. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. I believe Young was with them when they did that one. It's actually a Graham Nash song, which actually Graham Nash is British, but he was in an American band at that time, so there you go. That one qualifies. And the next one is a song I haven't done in a long time. It's an Eagles song, so it qualifies as American. And years ago, some people may remember that I was attempting to be a rock star, which was a lot of fun and a lot of heartache and blah blah blah. You know, it was up and down, but you know, and I learned how to play guitar, so hey, can't beat that. But yeah, I wanted to be a rock star, and that was my dream, and I was going to be the next Beatles, blah 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 blah. And but as you get older, time keeps on slipping into the future. I was more in the 80s, 90s hard rock kind of hair. I was never into the hair band thing really, but that was the genre I was put in. And there's some embarrassing pictures of that genre and me, but I won't show any of those. Anyway, when grunge happened, that was kind of the nail in the coffin for that style. And I figured, well, I'm 30, I've got this wonderful woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with, and I can't keep chasing these dreams. And not to mention the fact that, well, anyway, I was driving down the street one day. It was on Northern Boulevard. I was headed west to probably home in Flushing at the time, and still thinking I was going to be a rock star, but I was getting kind of like, well, I don't know, it might be time to hang it up. And this next song came on the radio, and as I was listening to the words, I was kind of looking in the rearview mirror, and it was at that moment, listening to the words, watching my hairline recede, driving down the street, that I decided to give up the business and deal with the rest of my life, which I'm so glad I did. So that was a great turning point, and it was this song, which I'm going to do basic chord. They have more complex chords, but I just kind of do cowboy chords, they call them. And that's it. It always brings a tear to my eye, that one. Because I remember that moment in time when I said, forget this, I'm done. Oh, thank you, Randy. Yes, is that when that one came out? I didn't know the year. I know the year that I was passing A&S in Manhasset, but then it became Macy's, and I don't even know if it's open anymore. Anyway, moving on. Another great Americana song by the band. It's also in G. I think every song so far tonight has been in G, except for the Boxer, that's C. But I like songs in G because they just fit my style. You know what I'm talking about?
They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light go shining. Any day now, any day now, I shall be with thee. They say every man needs protection. They say that every man must fall. But I swear I see my reflection somewhere up there above this wall. I see my light go shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Somewhere out there in this lonely crowd, there's a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him crying so loud, screaming out that he's been framed. I see my light go shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Well, I see my light go shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to share a picture of Johnny, who graduated yesterday.
Yes, he did. My little boy
There he is.
graduated.
6'3", 190 pounds, 21 years old. He's an adult officially. Woo!
Let me see. Is that the one with him in his cap and gown? He's a good boy. And now he moves on to a house, and it's
And I have another one of him at the desk.
Another one?
He has a smile on this one.
oh good.
Yep. You guys can unmute yourselves if you want. Don't forget.
Now it's time. Are people talking?
Thank you. I know, you put on the perfect smile. No, 190. You still got him by 60.
All right. Going to move on to the original portion of the show, like we always do. And that would be a great time to talk about the guitar of the week, which is this one. This is the first guitar I ever owned that wasn't like a broken down acoustic from my grandfather's house. I begged and begged and begged, and please parents, buy me a guitar, or at least, maybe for Christmas kind of a thing. So one Christmas when I was 10 years old, Santa left this under the tree. And it was a used Univox, I didn't know it at the time, High Flyer, Univox High Flyer. It was used, it was in the Lafayette Electronics catalog for I think $89.95, but Sam Ash had one, I believe they got it there. They got me a little amp with it. And this was my first ever guitar. And it was actually in a lot worse condition than you see now, because about 4 or 5 years ago I took it out of storage, or whatever you call sitting in the closet. And I sanded it down, took off everything, and basically, refinished, redid the whole thing. I put on a Gibson bridge, I redid all the electronics, I soldered brand new potentiometers, switches, I cleaned out all the pickups, but I refinished the entire thing. I did an okay job. I put new tuning machines on there, and it actually sounds not bad, although I still have to make a new nut. This nut is a piece of junk, and I need to remake that. But anyway, got a couple of issues that I have to, but it does work. It's a little out of tune, but it was always out of tune. And the cool thing about this guitar is Kurt Cobain of Nirvana fame, this was his first guitar too. Maybe not his first one, but he had a Univox High Flyer exactly like this, and that was like his main guitar. So this is a cool little piece of history. And right now, my little $89.95 used Sam Ash guitar, if you go on eBay, you'll pay over $800 for this. So save your crappy guitars, folks. And
Well, just so you know, Bob doesn't throw anything away,
Yeah, no,
especially guitars.
I've got everything. It's a little out of tune. Wait.
Well, not only throw, give away, or sell, he keeps every musical instrument he's ever owned.
All right, that's as good as it gets. It's a work in progress, but it's pretty cool. But I figured I would, because my son just graduated, this is a song that I wrote for him before he was born, and I used to sing it to my wife's belly for about the 3 months before he actually came out. And the original lyrics had him as a girl, because I was sure he was going to be a girl. So after he came out, I had to change a few of the lyrics around. But this is... And it's actually, before I start, I remember like yesterday when I first saw that sonogram where you actually see the little spot in the middle, and you're like, oh my God, this is real, this is happening, there's no turning back. And your brain just goes, it hits you like this song. You never know how it'll hit you. Sorry. You never know how it'll hit you. How does that? Oh my God! I can't believe. Yeah. See, it's the old guitar. It feels different. So here we go. You never know how it'll hit you till you see the first picture of a peanut-sized person sleeping inside your wife. Well, she told me one night while I opened a beer, 9 months later there'll be 3 of us here. And we jumped and we cried and we laughed for the joy of our life. Possibilities of who he's gonna be will run around our head all night long. I'm gonna be a dad, it's true, and he's gonna be so cool. My little
a peanut-sized person sleeping inside your wife. Well, I turned from a son into a father before I was done. Looking at the photograph of someone who had already changed my life. He opened his eyes to the world today. We looked back and he heard us say, we love you. Yeah, we love you. Little guy, we love you. Yeah, we love you. Well, you never know how it'll hit you till you see the first picture of a peanut-sized person sleeping inside your wife. Well, I turned from a son into a father before I was done. Looking at the photograph of someone who had already changed my life. I was looking at the photograph of someone who had already changed my life. Yeah, looking at the photograph of someone who had already changed my life. Woohoo!
Yeah, something happened to a string down there. Oh, there it is.
Guitar made it through.
Yeah, the guitar made it, well, almost. The E string fell off. That's why it sounded a little funky at the bottom. So, yeah, it's a work in progress. $800. It's a deal.
800.
Hey, hey! What's going on, kid? We have our first live audience member, John, in the house. Anyway,
We have our first visitor.
and this one is an original that I wrote a while ago. Not that long ago. It's wrote it for my mom and my dad after they were gone.
I'm standing in the breeze among the watching trees who are placed before me. Time waits in the car, thoughts meander far to those years behind me. Took up better places, cherished memories all feel so right, but little comfort now. Was the only way to make it okay is one more day. One more day.
Thank you. And that's the end.
One more.
And one more. Got one more, and then we're going to say goodnight. The one we've ended with for the last 2 weeks, and now this makes 3. And we have John in the back who can help us out on the vocals for this.
Pressure.
Because the world needs love, doesn't it? It needs love.
Desperately.
Desperately needs some love. So I want everyone making their love signs and singing love and having love. Maybe not making love on Zoom, but there's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. There's nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be one time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can know that can't be known. There's nothing you can see that isn't shown. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Everybody. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. 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 Oh yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. We'll see you one more time next week and hopefully live in person after that. Thanks again for coming. And stay safe, stay well. Stay 6 feet apart, or maybe 3 feet now that we're in phase 2. And enjoy. Enjoy the summer.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.